Thank you.
For 2 weeks now, anti-government protests have erupted across different parts of Iran. Many say it's the most pushback the regime has faced in a long time. Here locally, people are also protesting and making their voices heard.
A Baton Rouge man who says he was jailed and branded a traitor in Iran stood with dozens of Iranian Americans at the state capitol today.
He is supporting calls for international protests amid violent crackdowns back home. Here's Ethan Tuttle.
We are trying to dismantle a terrorist regime.
Hamed Ghassemi, along with dozens of other Iranian Americans, were outside the state capitol today protesting. Ghassemi is from Iran and is following the calls for demonstrations by Iran's crown prince Reza Pahlavi, a political alternative to the Islamic Republic. Pahlavi is calling for basic freedoms. Inflation, a lack of basic human rights, and violent government response to protesters have sparked an uproar. International media reporting at least 51 deaths since the protests began earlier this week. Hamed says Pahlavi's leadership inspired today's event.
All he's asking for is freedom, freedom for the people of the country. He just wants to be able to return to his country and live as a person. He's not looking for anything special, and we're here to support him.
It's a dream that Hamed himself has been chasing for years. He came to Baton Rouge in 1995, but in 2015, his mother was the victim of a high-profile murder-for-hire plot. Her ex-husband and Hamed's father, Hamid, convicted for her death. She was found dumped in St. Helena Parish. While traveling back to Iran to lay his mother to rest, Ghassemi says he was jailed for a year over his beliefs and was labeled a traitor to Iran, freed only after he pled his case before an Iranian judge, a higher court ultimately telling him to leave the country. Today, he's hopeful to one day return to the place and person he loves.
It's really emotional because I haven't been able to visit my mother's grave in 10 years. And that's probably one of the hardest things that I could face in daily life. I try to pretend that I'm a very strong person, but inside I'm not. I know I'm not.
Hamed and others at the Capitol today say they sense real change happening in Iran.
You know, I want to see a good Iran. I want to see my American friends there visiting me in my city of Bam. You know, I want to be able to shake people's hand on the streets in Iran and say, you can say whatever the heck you want now. You can speak as freely as you want now.
At the state capitol, Ethan Tuttle, WAFB 9 News.
Protests are expected to continue tomorrow starting around 1.
Hamed says he expects tomorrow's turnout to be even larger.